But he's going to be able to grab Mega, so we're going to have probably a Mega and Red exchange. We go take a look. Yeah, Noob's sitting with Red. Super's pulled this thing within 3 frags. And I like the fact that Supra hasn't really stuck himself out here. You know, he's being very patient. It's similar to what we saw with Bouye playing earlier on DM6 against, I think it was maybe Expo, but it was very, very cautious play. Noobs wanting blood, and he takes it. Beautiful rail shot will give him a 4 frag lead, and that's going to almost seal the deal. Oh, this will do it for sure. That will now be a 5 frag lead for the Noobs. He is going to secure this crown. Alright, so Super's going to go down for the 16th time. The score is 16-8 as we hit the final 20 seconds of this. Noob's peeking out around the pillar and is able to land a rail that will give him a 9 frag advantage. And Super with an MG putting down the Noobs. But it's all for naught. 17-9 will be the final score. Let's see if Bouye is still around. He is not. Tell your friends, we got ourselves King of the Hill action. Griffin is not moving though. Wonder if he went, oh god, AFK. Alright, Bouye's saying that his connection went to hell, so he did the cool thing and just opened up a spot on the server. I appreciate that, Bouye. We'll try to give you some props on the website, buddy. Alright, so we're gonna wait it out here and see either Griffin will drop or... Yeah, there he goes. Alright, so we're gonna see Brick versus Noobs. You know, hopefully we'll get Griffin back in, but no offense, but you know, you snooze, you lose, buddy.
Prepare to fight.
Alright. So, yeah, I've been joined here by co-host King. How you doing, buddy?
2, 1.
Doing pretty well. Now that I got in after a 1,000 awaiting challenges.
Yeah. It's been I think we got a long list here. I like that. Alright, so start-wise, we're going to see the Noobs and a Brick facing off at RL. More like the L-shaped hallway, and Noobs comes out on top with a nicely placed plasma. And Brick having a rough start here. Although he's able to land a pair of rails. Very steady hand by Brick. He did not feel rushed or hurried at all. As Noobs was pressuring him into the corner. I like that. He eats a bit of a rocket. He's trying to get away. He's going to eat the tail end of one. He's able to grab Mega, though. And he grabs Portal Yellow. Back over to the Noob, see how he's doing. 17 health. And, oh, this might be... Yeah, I was going to say that might be a mistake, because we knew that Brick was over on that end of the map. Alright. So the battle is going to be at Portal Yellow. And Brick draws blood. 2-1 is the score. Brick securing Mega. He only has 100 armor. That's going to mean that Noobs, if he's smart, is going to be able to... he might be able to steal Red here. Yeah, he's laying down. And here comes the LG. Nice choice. And lands a rail into Brick. Brick has to back off. A lot of damage output by Noobs there. Brick back up to 100 health, but no armor. Gonna be able to grab Plasma Yellow. Back over to Noobs. Noobs is just behind him. Brick, I don't think he realizes it. Look at this. Oh, the Noobs makes noise. Oh, why did he make noise? He gets the frag anyway, but he totally could have gotten the drop on Brick there. Brick was not aware of where Noobs was. Brick gonna make a play for Red. Able to grab it. I don't think he ate a rail, or no, did he? I couldn't quite tell. I don't remember what his health count was there. I'm busy running my mouth, so I couldn't hear the game sounds. I'm really low. Over to Noobs. Noobs is sitting at 100 and about 75 after picking up shards. Missing a pair of rails. Brick takes Portal. And Noobs at this point to get control back. I think he just needs to steal red. He's going to play for it here. Although Brick is waiting for him and lands a rail beautifully into Noobs' crotch. And down he goes 3-2. And Noobs trying to get that yellow, but Brick makes him pay for it. He takes a hop through the portal. Brick going up strong with the LG. But it's Noobs coming out on top with 47 health at the end of that fight. So none of these guys are really running control of the map just yet. King, what are your thoughts?
I think so. I think there are a couple times that the Noobs could have gotten the red armor and he kind of missed it. There was a plasma jump he missed, and I think that's really evened up the game, but we'll see.
Yeah, it's still very young in this game. It's only 3:20 past.
I think Noobs has probably maybe a little bit better aim than Brick, so I think that if he can stop making those mistakes, I think he has this in the bag. But
yeah, and I can see that it seems like Noobs' rail aim is really starting to pick up. He just nailed two pretty quick rail shots. The first one was kind of hard to predict. The second one was kind of a obvious shot, but I definitely like the first one. The score is tied 3-3. Brick back into a corner will get pulled apart by Noobs with a monster stack and didn't really do a whole lot of damage. He was rounding the corner with plasma and. Noobs at most has lost his armor, but he picks up red, so he's still sitting at 100. Brick, on the other hand, only 150. Battle's going to be here at Mega. Brick trying to get it, but Noobs will just powerhouse his way. Slightly better stack is going to give him that power up as it spawns right there. So we're going to see it's about 505. He drops in, doesn't get the rail shot, gonna go for another one. Rails exchange, both missed. And Noobs falling short with the rocket, doesn't even get splash damage on that one. Brick landing, I think, 2 or 3 rails there, and that will give him a frag, 5-4. And we got Mega spawning in about 8 seconds. Noobs knows it, but I think he's gonna resign. He's gonna give it up. Oh, look at this. No, this is a mistake. Mega's about to spawn, and he can get there in time, and he grabs it. Oh, Brick not making a play. He went to the back side of the map.
I don't know if he really knows the time that well. I'm not sure. It seems like the Noobs has the time down to Mega really well. I'm not sure of Brick so much. I think he's sort of trying to figure that out.
And nearly flawless shaft work will give Noobs a 2-point lead here. And I agree, King. I don't think Brick quite knows the timing of that Mega. Oh, but he is able to pull Noobs out of the air as he RJs to red. We're going to go take a look at Brick. Brick actually has a bit of, well, he's getting picked apart by a shotgun. He's down to 50 health. He's going to bump up to 100. Back over to Noobs. This is a 1-frag game, folks. Noobs going to the back side of the map, grabbing plasma yellow, giving him a 43 and 137 stack. Make it about 68 now. He spots Brick in Mega Hallway. I think... Ooh, Brick going really strong here. Now the Noobs is going up strong. Look at this aggression by both players. And Noobs just tore Brick apart. I mean, I don't know. At this point, I don't know if I would use Brick as a cornerstone to my home because Noobs just pulled him to pieces. We got a portal spawn. Brick getting caught in the hallway, but landing several rocket shots will bring Noobs down to 11 health, but just not quite enough to get the frag. 9-5, 4-frag game. Brick making a grab for the portal yellow. Noobs is able to grab the red armor. Very much hurting for health though. He's gonna grab Mega. He just spam nades until he could secure it. So Noob's really starting to pull away here. He's got himself a 5-frag advantage. And Portal Yellow spawns as Noobs takes the play. He's going to RJ to red. Eats a bit of a rail. Brick coming through with rails, but Noobs, again, just having the monster